Did you ever play that game Opposite Day when you were a kid? Well, being involved with a narcissist is like the Groundhog's Day special rendition of Opposite Day, in that narcissists legitimately function in ways are completely ass backwards of the average person. The ways they think, behave, and even exist are the polar opposite to that of you and I, existing in a permanent state of induced psychosis. Everything they do is based off of how they feel moment to moment and stem solely off their conjured up fictional perceptions of their being more superior, powerful, and above all other entities of life, as the opposite of reality is fantasy. But unfortunately, their delusionally fantastical way of existence over yonder in Fantasyland Island doesn't exactly make for a life full of rainbows created by unicorns shitting Skittles. For us, living here in the real world, oh no, because the Groundhog Day special rendition of Opposite Day does not just end with their living the opposite of reality. It extends and is within everything that these individuals think and do, down to the way they view others, is the opposite, reverse of, or counters that to the average person. Doing this their entire lives. And their refusal to wake up, so to speak, leads to what originally was adapted as a defense mechanism in childhood to becoming and creating the reverse effect of these learned behaviors once into their adulthood. Now, these defensive mechanisms becoming offensive mechanisms that they proceed and continue to use, their behaviors growing more sinister, driven to annihilate your personhood. Because personhood and agency don't exactly mesh well with their Fantasyland belief of being some kind of demonic Dr. Dolittle, to which all others will obey to their command and have full control of. The brutal reality of it is these people are a twisted, wicked disaster in a pair of shoes. They intentionally and deliberately go about creating unnecessary chaos, pain, destroying the lives of others, psychologically torturing them and robbing them of their independence, sense of self, sense of safety, their sanity, and their soul, who live their lives and truly are, ironically, what you get when you spell live backwards, evil. Narcissists are pure evil in human form, but there ain't nothing human about the inhumane way narcissists function, and why trying to understand or interact with them out of a framework that the average person thinks and behaves is legitimately impossible, because everything they do and motives behind them are driven solely from the effort to take you out so they can remain feeling superior, and their lack of object constancy and black and white mentality way of thinking prevents them from ever having guilt or remorse of any kind. They are not going to show any mercy because they literally have no mercy for you. You will never have unity, real bond or connection, or a healthy relationship with a narcissist as they live their life to lie, demean, devalue, degrade, cheat, frustrate, confuse, disagree, create unnecessary drama, disappointment, injustice, inconsistencies, instabilities, tension, despair, upset, and havoc on others' lives, turning order into chaos, because they are nothing but coiled up balls of chaos on the inside and will never be anything but just this, refusing to take any kind of accountability or responsibility whatsoever, as this puts a kink in their delusions and fantasies of being superior, and that is never going to happen. It's just not. And truly only way to deal with a narcissist is to simply don't. And anytime you find yourself in a position to which that you are, or even speculate just a hair that you might, just go right ahead, strap on your Nikes, and run as if you just accidentally knocked a gremlin into a pool. Because I can assure you, if you stick around, you can guarantee that you are going to be shred to pieces by these evil gremlins, gutting you of your soul and your sanity. Ain't nobody worth losing your life, your soul, or your sanity to, especially not for these evil creatures. Focus on you. the narcissist.